Did you know archaeologists have uncovered evidence of a mysterious person who lived in China during the Neolithic period around 12,000 years ago? Sounds fascinating, doesn't it? The evidence consists of human-like skulls with pointed features and long, thin heads. This indicates that the people may have been related to the ancient nomadic tribes of East Asia. Hey, they're curious minds. Welcome back to another amazing video on Curios Media. In today's video, we'll be talking about our ancestors. That's right, we'll be digging deep and learning about some interesting archaeological evidence found in China about human transformation. Isn't that cool? So if you love knowing historical facts, then dive with us in today's video as we'll be discovering some amazing knowledgeable traces about our past. So without further ado, let's begin. Archaeological evidence stating Homo sapiens were in China. The discovery of the teeth in the Fulian Cave in Daxin, Hunan Province in 2015 was seen as a major breakthrough in understanding the evolution of humans. At the time, the team of archaeologists and anthropologists behind the find said the specimens were the earliest direct evidence of modern humans in East Asia and the oldest modern human remains in China. However, the team left open the possibility the teeth might have belonged to a different species, such as Homo erectus, the earliest known direct ancestor of modern humans. The evidence has now been conclusively linked to Homo sapiens, thanks to a combination of scientific methods, including radiocarbon dating, microscopic analysis, and genetic testing, according to a study published this week in Science. About 47 fossilized human teeth found in a layer of sediment date back to between 80,000 and 120,000 years ago, according to a study led by Professor Wu Lu from the Chinese Academy of Sciences. The research team used a powerful analytical technique called mass spectrometry to analyze the enamel of the teeth and match it to that of modern humans. They also used optically stimulated luminescence, OSL, dating, a method to measure when sediment was last exposed to sunlight, to establish an age for the teeth. The genetic analysis showed the Fulian Cave teeth belonged to a group that had a common ancestor with modern East Asian populations, the study said. The findings proved that Homo sapiens were in China a lot earlier than previously thought. In fact, the teeth predate the earliest known Homo sapiens fossils in East Asia by 40,000 to 70,000 years, according to the study. The discovery is significant as it helps to fill a gap in the knowledge about when Homo sapiens left Africa to migrate elsewhere. History of further dates and pieces of evidence. The Human Origins Program and the Chinese Academy of Sciences collaboration to study the spread of human ancestors to East Asia is a remarkable feat of research and discovery. Through the recalculation of the age of excavated discoveries, the team has managed to re-examine the early hominin evidence and has undertaken geological reanalysis of the excavation sites. In both the Naiwan Basin of northern China and the Yuanmu site in southern China, the team was able to capture minor shifts in the magnetic field in the sediments and determine the sequence of well-dated shifts in Earth's magnetic field. Through their findings, the Human Origins Program and the Chinese Academy of Science have been able to conclude that the spread of early hominin populations beyond Africa into the Caucasus region and into East Asia occurred between roughly 2 million and 1.7 million years ago. By 1.66 million years ago, the Homo genus had managed to disperse over a wide area that extended from 40 degrees north to 7 degrees south and across a range of habitats from temperate grassland to tropical woodland and possibly forest. The evidence from the Naiwan and Yuanmu regions supports the age of Admanisi fossils in the Republic of Georgia, which are about 1.85 to 1.75 million years old, which human species first spread beyond Africa. The Admanisi fossil humans are widely considered to represent Homo erectus, and this is a position supported by many researchers. The skeletal remains of these ancient humans suggest they were smaller in stature than East African Homo erectus, which lived at a broadly similar time. Further evidence of this species' presence in the region includes the Yuanmu fossil teeth, which are very similar to those of the 1.6 million-year-old Turkana boy skeleton from West Turkana, Kenya. Meanwhile, the earliest fossils found in Java, Indonesia, have been reliably dated to 1.66 million years ago and are typically assigned to Homo erectus as well. Despite the evidence that Homo erectus was the first of our human ancestors to disperse to East Asia, there is still some debate about this point. Fossils discovered in Indonesia are not complete enough to definitively assign to Homo erectus, and the Yuanmu teeth alone do not provide sufficient evidence to make that claim either. Still, the evidence suggests that Homo erectus was the first of our human ancestors to reach East Asia, marking a major milestone in the evolution of our species. The relatively longer legs of this species than in earlier hominins may also signal that Homo erectus was the first to be able to range over a wide geographic area. This dispersal to East Asia would eventually enable hominins to adapt to a wide variety of environments, and Homo erectus was able to persist in this part of the world for more than 1 million years before the arrival of Homo sapiens. Needless to say, the history of human transformation is pretty vast and quite a fascinating one. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through China's ancient history and the fascinating evidence found of our ancestors' transformations. Be sure to leave a comment and let us know what you think of the discoveries we've uncovered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.